Hi angels, Miss Quiet Queen. Welcome back once again. Well, it's getting late, so I'm gonna make this video as quick as I can. Um, Basically what I'm gonna talk to you about right now is I'm gonna bring you some information about healing stones and um, where you could possibly go and get them. Um, Many of you ask me all the time, Miss Quiet Queen, I get the same questions a lot, and that's okay. But you want to know more about astral traveling, more about how to get in contact with your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors and all that. Although I have loads of videos out there about um, raising your frequency. That's one of the things you need to do, and I'm going to reiterate that because apparently everybody don't watch all of my videos at once. So there are videos out there that some of you may not know about, so you have questions. But there's a video I have out there, how to raise your frequency. And you need to be on a certain frequency in order to reach your guides and even your higher self. Your higher self or your astral self is the perfect you. Being that your astral self has no physical form, he or she is smaller in stature because there's no physical, nothing physical binding them or holding them down, but they will look like you if they need to come to you. It's you. I don't know a better way to explain it, but you need to raise your frequency. Having stones help out a lot. Now, before I show you the stones that I have, some of my stones, I'm not going to show you all of them. There is this texture that you can create, but you can also get it made. A friend of mine owns a New Age store. Now you might see the video where I had a contest. Mega's Books, the owner of Mega's Books out in Minnesota, his name is Joseph. He sponsored my videos, and he sponsored one of my videos. And if you go out to megasbooks.com, you get 10% off. If you order something, just mention Miss Quiet Queen, and you will receive 10% off. And if you don't get it, inbox me and let me know, and I'll call him because I was having trouble with it also. But he is going to give you 10% if you go out there. But I also have a friend here in Ohio who owns a bookstore that sells New Age things and textures and candles and incense and books, that I read. And she also sells these oils that she has made for me. This one is called Guardian Angel. Now, I've mentioned in other videos certain scents, whether it's incense or oils or coffee. My personal angel, Kenny, he loves the smell of coffee. So I just get coffee beans and put it in a big pot with a lot of water and just boil it. I don't drink it or anything. I do drink coffee, but when I put it on for him, I just boil it in honor of him because I know he just communicates with me. He loves that smell. So he's really, really strong when he talks to me and when he smells that scent of coffee. So many of your angels and guides, they are attracted to certain scents, even negative energies. I've made a video just recently about when you want to get rid of certain negative entities or energies, put out some ammonia, because if they can feel pain, ammonia is hurtful to them. So scents are very, very important. That's why it is also very important to keep clean as well. Your spirit guides and even your higher self, if you don't keep up your own personal hygiene, they won't want to, like any other person, won't want to be near you. And I say that with all due respect. I don't want to offend anybody by any means. I am not trying to do that. I would never do that. But this brand is by Sun's Eye, and it's called Guardian Angel. And I do notice that when I burn this, I do have pleasant dreams. I do astral travel sometimes. A lot of times when I use it, I do astral travel. I wish I had brought it over here with me. It's a little candle. You put the candle in the bottom, and it has a little stove at the top, and you burn the candle and you pour water in it. Don't use this. Oh, I did that before, and it's just a big waste. You use too much of it. You just put water in the little round tin thing, and a few drops of this, or you can make your own out of herb teas. I did an herb tea haul. Go check out that video, and I talked about tinctures that I make as well. So yeah, get your guardian angel. There's also one called Spirit Guide. So there's that, and then I have, oh, I'm wearing, well, you already know about my pendulum. I wear my pendulum. It's consecrated and has lots of my energy, and I've had it for years, and I'm not keep it on. Now, what I just bought this right here, this stone, I'm going to take it out so y'all can see this stone. I'm about to go to bed. It's after 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This stone here, let me get the name of it because I have to remember these names. They're so hard to remember. This one is Fossil Jasper. It's a bumpy stone. Fossil Jasper is the name of this stone, y'all. And this stone helps induce past life memory. So I am trying to get more information on my past lives because you know I'm writing a book and I want to be thorough and correct. So I put it in this little thing. You see how I put that in there? You just open the thing up, and you could put any stone. I could take this stone out and put any of my other stones in it, and I'm going to sleep with that tonight. Also, I have some other stones. This one here, you should get this. I have a ring like this, but here's the stone. This one is called hematite. Okay? And this is for grounding and centering. I consecrated all of my stones with my little sage. You see my sage I burn, and I just run it over there. And this is the new moon. Okay, so you don't want to do, cleanse anything or consecrate anything when it's a waning moon. Waning, if you wanted to, if anything time you want something to gain power or strength, you do it on a new moon or a full moon or a waxing moon. Waxing when it's building up. But mostly just do it on a full moon or a new moon when you want to start new beginnings. So that's what this one is. It helps to ground you, keep you grounded. I also heard that it helps with attention deficit disorder. So in children or adults. So you may want to get that. That's a good stone. I'm going to show you my favorite stone. This is my favorite. Well, before I show you my favorite stone, I'll tell you two more. I ain't going to show you everything. This one is amethyst. Now, this is my birthstone. That's amethyst. It's purple. And it means royalty. It helps with psychic abilities and strength. Your own, bringing out your own personal strength and power and clairvoyance. Okay, that's amethyst. This is crystal quartz. That's what this is. And what is? I'm trying to remember what it's for. Oh, it is chakra balance. Sorry it's taking me so long. Chakra balance is what this one is good for. Now, I would show you my blue topaz, but someone took it. I should say something took it, because you all know I have issues with entities. I call them elementals, fairies. They take stuff out of my house. There are so many things that have been taken out of this house where I know where it was and it's no longer there. And my children are the only ones who have a key to my house other than my husband. They don't have any interest in those things. And I go to their apartments and houses all the time and go through their place, so I know they don't have it. So it's just so ironic to me that I had a small bag where I keep all my small stones in, and now it's gone. Just like with my glasses, they're gone again. Um, I'm going to do another video talking about that, those fairies. I haven't done a video on fairies in a long time, so it's about time for me to do that, because I'm starting to see them more and more, and even a lot more. I might even show you this picture I have hanging on my wall that looks like a face of a man that's been staring at me, but it's not what it's supposed to be. But anyway, we're going to get to that later. Alright, now my favorite stone I wanted to tell you about. This is called serpentine or serpentine. It looks, now see, when I went to her store, there were lots of different stones. She has them in bowls, all these different stones in bowls on a counter. Just mass stones in a bowl, you know, different bowls with different stones. And this particular stone just called out to me, and I liked it. It's my favorite because it reminds me of a pyramid. And I used to have an aerobic business, y'all. It was called Pyramid Power and Fitness, and there was a reason why I named it that. I'm just attracted to pyramids, and the name of this is serpentine, and it's yellow and black. And it is to help with nature. You know, if you want to call on nature for certain things. I remember I told you about secret names and the old secret language. If you knew the true name of something, you can control it. Well, I do have the true name, supposed true name of water. So, say for example, if I wanted to call on water, if I wanted to rain so it can help my garden or whatever, I can also use this while I'm calling on that and put it in something like this, and it's supposed to be submissive to what I want. Now, before I used any of my stones, and before I put this one in here, like I said, I concentrated it. This is the new moon, had the weight to the right moon phase, and I put it, you know, lit my large sage ball, bundle of sage that I have, and I just ran it over top, or sometimes I would sit it into the sage like that while it's burning, and I would say a prayer. And whatever prayer you want to say, whatever words you want to put together, you do that. Everybody is different. I'm not sure if I want to share my prayer, excuse me. But if you inbox me, maybe I will, because I don't know if I want to share it publicly, but only for those who are really serious. So that's just a few of my stones that I wanted to share with all of you, and tell you to go ahead and check out my sister's channel if you haven't already, Dee Seer. She doesn't have a lot of views yet. She doesn't have a lot of subscribers. That's because she's just getting started, but she's the sweetest person in the world, and she's all I got left. My parents are gone. My brother is gone. It's just me and her, and it would mean so much to me if you guys will go by and check out Dee Seer, and she is truly a seer. I love listening to her. Y'all like listening to me. I like listening to her. Her stories blow me away, and I'm not just saying it because she's my sister and I adore her to death, but she got some stories. And I guess she wanted to see how well the stories that she have up now are going to be accepted before she put more out there. But they're coming. They're there. She's got some more. So go check out Dee Seer. She spells it DEE space SEE apostrophe R. Okay, Dee Seer. All right. So thank you for listening, and until next time, angels, stay in the light.